What's up, Bigfooters and other outdoorly enthused folks? My name is Brady, and today we'll be reviewing The Field Guide to Bigfoot and Other Mystery Primates. Alright, welcome back, guys. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. And let's just go ahead and jump right into this book review. The Field Guide to Bigfoot and Other Mystery Primates was published in 2006 and co-authored by Loren Coleman and Patrick Huyghe. And these two also co-authored The Field Guide to Lake Monsters, Sea Serpents, and Other Mystery Denizens of the Deep. Now, I purchased this book from Loren Coleman at the 2017 Texas Bigfoot Conference, but for one reason or another, I never really got into reading this book, so the other day I decided to pick it up and give it a read. And really, you get what you'd think you'd get from a book like this. It just documents and categorizes all of the different types of mystery primates that have been reported around the globe. And right off the bat, this is an excellent field guide to all of those mystery primates. So if you're really into the mystery primates in Asia, in Africa, even South America, from all around the globe, if you like researching all of those and not just Sasquatch, I think you're really going to like this book. You've got the obvious ones. You've got Bigfoot, you have Yeti, you have the Yowie, but you also have the Orang Pendek, the Yeren, the Mapinguari in South America, and this book even documents reports of mermaids into a category of aquatic primates. And each page contains a description of the primate, an eyewitness report of the animal, and it gives a really good illustration of what you're looking for. And in that sense, it's a really good field guide. It really gives you everything that you look for in a field guide, and it covers a wide range of different types of primates. Now, personally, I'm not real huge on all of the other worldly primates or other different types of undiscovered primates. I really like to focus my research on Sasquatch or Bigfoot, and if it's going to be a primate species on another part of the world, I like to focus on something similar to Bigfoot, like Yowie, Yeti, things like that, large, upright, bipedal apes. I don't really have a huge interest in the littler people stories, things like the mini hoonies, or the stories of aquatic apes. That's just not really my forte. It's not really what I prefer to look into. Really, other than the Orang Pendek, I like to stick to the more Sasquatch-looking undiscovered apes. But really, that is just my personal preference. If you also like reading about the little people stories, like the pygmy apes in South America, and you like researching all types of primates, then I think this is definitely going to be a good book for you. For example, in general, we can really say that most upright large apes in North America could be referred to as Sasquatches, as in like it's most likely the same animal, but this book really classifies them as different animals, like the skunk ape, the grass man, the Sasquatch. It documents them as like all different animals. I'm not sure if they did that to make it easier, or if they're saying that they're different species, perhaps. And they really base this on the different sizes of the creature and some of the differences in outer appearances. But really, personally, I'm convinced that the skunk ape, the grass man, the Sasquatch, all of those, and even more across North America are probably in the same group, at least the same genus. If they're not the exact same species, I think it's all pretty close. If there's any difference, I think it's probably a difference between like a black bear and a grizzly bear. But in general, I'm pretty sure they're all the same and don't really need to be in different categories. However, I do see why they put them in different sections of the book, as they do have different names around North America and some different behavioral characteristics. For example, in the South, things like the falcon monster are said to be a little more aggressive than the animals in the Pacific Northwest. So even if they're not a different species, I can see why they put them in different categories. But other than that, really, you get what you signed up for, a field guide to mystery primates all around the world. This isn't really a book for the younger audiences out there. It does have some harder to understand concepts regarding like wildlife classification systems in the beginning and the end of the book. It also gets hard to pronounce the names and words that are used overseas in other countries, things like that. But you know what? I struggled a little bit reading those parts too, so it's okay. If you're a newer researcher in the field, this probably isn't the book for you. You should probably start off on some other books that give a more rounded concept of Sasquatch research and go over some more historical accounts, things like that. But if you are a seasoned researcher, you've been doing this for a while, and you're interested in the other mystery primates around the world, I think you're going to have a good time giving this a read. In the beginnings and the end of the book, it does answer a few questions. It does give a little bit more of a generalized view of Sasquatch, but it doesn't really cover the essentials for beginners. But really, there's not much else to say about it. It's a field guide. You really just have to read it to get the gist of it. But yeah, that's the book, The Field Guide to Bigfoot and Other Mystery Primates. I recommend giving it a read. And I will leave a link in the description where you can pick up this book for yourself on Amazon. If you want to check out some other Bigfoot books that I recommend, I will leave a link to a playlist up top. You can check out the rest of the book reviews that I've published on this channel. But other than that, there's not a whole lot you can say about this book. You just have to check it out for yourself. And be sure to let me know down in the comments section below what other Bigfoot books you'd like to see reviewed on this channel in the future. But really, with that said, I think that's going to about wrap up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And as always, thanks for watching. Keep squatching.